Good afternoon, Canada. I'm Brian Dunstan. It's Saturday, June 22nd. This is Sun News Live. Entire neighborhoods submerged, transit, power, and businesses all shut down. Calgary, a town in crisis. Calgary now turns to drying out. Nearby towns are digging in. Medicine Hat and other communities prepare for the worst. A political party canceled. Flooding forces the Conservatives to calm down their own convention scheduled for next week. Thanks for joining us here on Sun News Live. Well, there might be sunny skies in Alberta today, but the ground is a different story. Despite slowly receding water levels, downtown Calgary remains completely shut down. Flooding from the Elbow and Bow Rivers leaves one of Canada's biggest cities at a standstill. Mike Blanchard is on the Bow River, and he joins us now from Calgary. Mike, what have you learned in the last little while about what's happening in Calgary?
Well, what's happening is there's a lot of things that haven't changed, and that's the power is out in downtown Calgary, and it's not coming on anytime soon, Brian. They expect that it's going to be midweek at the earliest before things return to normal in the downtown core and in that area, and likely because one of the transformers is offline that services that area, so it's going to take some time to bring that back. Emergency officials are basically saying that there'd be no work in the core on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday they'll start to think about it, and even then when they bring it back on, it'll just be coming on in phases. So that's going to put a major cut in productivity in the downtown core. City officials just recently, within the last half hour, held a briefing update on what's happening within the city. No real new information coming out of the city of Calgary. Essentially what they're saying is, and the strongest message coming from the city right now is they're urging residents to conserve water. There's no damage, there's no impact on water treatment facilities in the city, but they are still urging people to conserve water. You can see what's happening beside us. We are on the bank of the Bow River, Brian. The river is still at a pretty high level. We're hearing just basically anecdotally from some people that we talk to that levels may be coming down slightly over the past while, but maybe within not even a foot. And we're just looking at water levels as they rage past some bridges. I know in the background you can see this pedestrian bridge that's under construction. Some of the forms have been knocked off of that. We were talking to some of the construction crews, and they tried to assure us that the structure itself is still intact. They don't think it's been compromised, but their construction site, which is just across the river from us, actually was on an island across the river from us. Well, that's another story altogether. They've got trailers and whatnot that have floated downstream. And that's just a small portion of some of the stuff that's going on. Brian, I can tell you that not just in Calgary, but province-wide, 175,000 people remain under an evacuation alert. That includes 75,000 within the city of Calgary, so 100,000 outside of the city of Calgary. It just shows the immense magnitude of how far widespread that this damage from flooding in southern Alberta is and is going to be for some time. We're hearing that some people may return home in Calgary today, but that's really maybe a few hundred people at best, considering 75,000 people still remain out of their homes in Calgary. That is, it's really a small portion, and it could be days or longer before people go back in. Some of the other impact that this is having on Calgary, on events, and I heard you say that the Conservative Party of Canada is postponing its convention in Calgary next week, and that's because the core is still without electricity. As I said earlier, power not likely to return until midweek. They wanted to get this thing underway midweek and into Thursday, so there's likely just no time to get that thing ready, so they're going to postpone it. We don't know when that's going to be brought back. I know we'll hear more about that later on in the program. And the Calgary Stampede, the greatest outdoor show on earth as it's billed, begins in 2 weeks. Officials there are confident that it's going to go on, but likely in a different form.
No doubt. Thanks for this, Mike.
Anytime, Brian.
Mike Blanchard at the Bow River in Calgary.